guys, Paul here in Painting with PABREWNEWS, episode 18. Here we go, we have a little bit of a 12 by 12 by 2, well, 1.5 canvas. 12 by 12 by 1.5. Black gesso over everything. Let it dry. We have a big open circle here, a little bit of liquid clear here, a little bit of liquid white there. That's why it looks a little haze for daisy. Got a hair right there, a little molting hair. Get rid of that. Time to start. So today, it's almost like yesterday. Episode 17. We have some leftover paint. We're going to try to do something similar but different. Leftover paint's always good paint. Always good time. Always good paint. So let's get in here and mix some of these blacks, blues, and browns together with this leftover paint. We're just going to hit some of this with that leftover paint, and we're gonna paint the sides as well. We're just putting a little base color down here with this leftover paint. That's all we're doing right now. We'll give you the whole rundown if you know what I mean. So it is trout season. I can hear people shutting doors and doing their thing, and they're out there, and I'm in here. So I don't find that a bad thing. Let's see. Okay, kind of give every little side a bit of a brushing of paint. Now, I've been avoiding this. We will get into that in a second. We will. I just want to make sure all the darkness actually has enough of that. Okay. Now, lightly, we're going to start in the bottom, and we're just going to just playfully give it some accents. We don't care. We're just going to give it a background color. So we're just going to give it a background color. We don't care too much. All right. Clean the brush off. One more brush. Beat the devil out of it. Which is nice. I don't have a little splash bucket, otherwise I would have looked like I was in a fight with a paintball gun and lost. So that's good. And we're just going to crisscross this stuff. Give it a little haze, like we're deep in the woods. That's all. And it'll pick up the color that's underneath here if you get it near the darker areas. It's alright. It'll fade away. Alright. Okay. Take that little 1-inch brush, beat it up again, throw it back. Always keep it right here. So if you see it here, right there. Always keep that little 1-inch brush right there. Let's get into some color. Some dark color. Alright, I'm going to take this same color, black, browns, blues, on an oval brush. Tap it in. Get it nasty. Get it in there. All that dark color. Okay. I'm gonna come up here and we'll just start tapping color in. That's all. Tapping the idea of backgrounds, things happening here. Having a good time. Then it goes up over. And maybe there's a tree right there. Who knows? Hangover tree. Not a hungover tree. Just a tree that hangs over. If you know what I mean. Push up. Gives the idea of a little brush. Kind of reminds me of the brush. There's kind of a spirally brush on some of the places that my dad used to take me hunting over at Thompson's. Outside of the grounds for the power plant now, over in Berwick. Had these nice kind of brownish orange spirally brush to it. And I will always remember that every time I see something like that. Actually, the beginning of Midnight by John A. Russo from 1982, 81, that area. That whole field in the beginning of that movie, it has that kind of Thompson's vibe. So to me, that is quintessential Pennsylvania, if you know what I mean. We're just going to put some color on. We don't know what we're going to do with it right now. We'll do something with it. It's just color. Color to blend with color. That's all. Because we know this color will blend with the color underneath it. Alright. Clean that brush up. Alright, we'll put you away. We're tired. Alright, let me see. Well, you know what? Let's do something weird. Let's start with some branches. Let's start with that. I'm going to go with a little dark color. I'm going to run it through a little bit of a light color. A little bit of a light color. Just like that. Now we're going to say, okay, light's coming from this side. So this is going to be the lighter side. So there's that. Right here. Right there. There's a big tree right there. There's a tree. Light's gonna hit that. That's gonna come up. Let's see, there's gonna be one right here. Some trees gonna be over here. Some faint trunks. Ooh, bright trunk. The more, ooh, wow. There we go. Ooh, it's nice. Trunks here, trunks there, trunks here. I'm gonna go over that. I like it a little bit darker. Ooh, much better. There. Tree limbs. It's hard to keep some of these lighter brushes together. They want to get beat up. They want to do their own thing. They have a mind of their own. They don't care what you want to do. Gonna whip up a little idea of branches. Just whip them. Just pretty much like that. You just whip up some branches. Have a good idea. Just barely touching the canvas with the end of the brush. Just little circles. Whip them up. Whip them up. There. Yep. Ooh, there's that. There it goes. Just like that. You whip it up. Give the pass a slip. Step on the brake. And just whip it. Alright. That's a nice little hazy dark spot there to build off of. Okay. We got some branches. We got some things going. Now it's time to let's start putting some stuff on. I got some yellow here, yellow ochre. It's just stuff that we used in the last painting, and I'm going to kind of show you how to utilize it in the new painting so you don't waste paint. Wasting paint, not a good thing. So, what are we going to find out? We're going to find it right about, let's start with the brighter side first. So, I think we're going to make it brighter than what we're doing right now, so just tap. Tap. I want to get some liquid white in here. One is thin, it'll stick, and then two, it's a little bit brighter. So we're just gonna, gonna brighten it up. Just on the edges, where you know that things are gonna really gonna shine through. But change the flavor, change it up. Get right back to that darker color. And then it gives another layer. Another layer. Continue the layer idea. I'm going to hit a little bit of bright red. That'll dull it down a little bit. Change the flavor, but it'll also dull it down. A little nuance and stuff. It's nice. And up in that corner, you can even hit a little bit of crimson. Way in the corner. You want the corners to be dark. A little bit dark. Maybe there's another tree there we don't see. Gives it a little bit of crimson. Same thing on that. Oh, we'll just follow that right on the side. I like that. Just like that. Push up. It gives you the most beautiful little brush. Look at that. Look at that brush. All these little grassy things right there. See that separation right there? Don't kill that. There's a little line of dark between these. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. Gives you that illusion of distance. There's a little bit of layers in there. On these little canvases, it's a little hard to see that. I understand that. But they're there. They're your good friends. Don't kill them. Okay, yellow. Yellow ochre. Bright yellow. Oh, bright red, rather. Sorry. Tongue got in front of my eye teeth. Couldn't see what I'm saying. All right. Sorry. Oof. Nice color. I know. I get carried away too. Believe me. Start smacking all these things with color, and I just keep going and going and going, and it'll stop. Clean your brush now and again, because your brush is going to be picking up a lot of this background color. It's going to get dull. Sometimes it's going to be too dull. So you have to come back here and reload that brush with some nice bright yellow, and then you can start doing it again. Ooh, look at that. See that difference? Push up, push up, push up. Making that nice little thing. Ooh, right there. Ochre, bright red, yellow, white. And just mix it on the brush, because then you can start making different ideas, different characters. Try to sneak it down through there. Got this bar that hangs over, so it's hard to sneak different colors around. See right there? That's your separator. Don't kill it. Make it some darkerness. Darkerness? That's a new word now. Darker color. Sneak it in there. Sneak it in. Ooh, it's nice. That is really nice. Sneak, 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 sneak. Just like that. Alright. Back to that. White. Another layer. All these little briars and things built up. Makes it hard to walk through places like this. Let's see. I think we need a little path, huh? Let's get our little 1-inch brush. We got dark on there, so a little leftover mixture of brown and white. Why don't we do that? Why don't we just make a little path kind of runs through here. No pressure, just let it go. It takes that little corner, kind of there. Let's get some dark color on that too. Make a little kind of boulders and rocks kind of sit up here and sit up there. Mix it up. Don't forget the dark. Sometimes get used to all these bright colors, but the dark really helps us figure out what's what. And the further we get away from the light, look at that. Nice little path. I hope to find one of these little paths when we do our little adventures on the PA Outdoors Couple page. Find some nice adventure paths. You know what? I'm going to throw some more dark color on there. I think I want to close that path in with a little bit more of this dark color. It's just browns, blues, blacks. Okay, here, I'm just going to push up actually. I'm going to push up instead of push down. Close that path in on this side. Right here. There's some more too. Little bushes and twigs that stick up. Have fun. All right. I'm gonna dip some. This little. Oh, let's see what looks like a small filbert brush. See if we can find a little filbert brush. I'm gonna dip this into a little bit of paint thinner, a little bit of brown, just like that. A little bit of black, dark colors, dark colors, dark colors, dark colors. All right, dark colors. All right. A little bit of white, just like that. Okay. A little brighter color. There we go. Let me just make a little. He's gonna stick here, stick there. Little things. Rocks and things that can live here, live there. They live there. Don't forget about them. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice stones. Little stones back, way back here. Stones. Stones on the trail. Happens. Happens everywhere we go. Move some stones way back here. Make little big stone sticks way up out of those trees. There's another one right here. Big rock gardens near here. Maybe they've got a lot of stones. Live and play back here. All right. There's one right there. Little stones by its base. All right. Calm it down a little bit. There's another right there. Who knows? All right. Put little noises in there, have fun. Who cares? Look at that. All these little stones that live in there. Alright, clean that up. Got a little cat by my feet running around. Got 3 new kittens in the house. And Twilight is a proud mama. So she likes to say hi, come around. Well, that's what she's doing right now. Okay. Liquid white. Greens in here. I think we need some greens in this painting. A little crimson in there too. Crimson and green makes a beautiful brown, but we're gonna just mix them together and see what they do. Why not? Brown, green, green, brown, liquid white. I think we should just let things happen. Right? The greenish side or the brownish side? Who knows? Oh, nice green grass right there. Look at that. That's nice. Put some over here. Pop some right there. That is nice. That makes me feel good. Right around these stones. That sits right in there. And that's why you should always mix color on your brush, because you never know what you're going to come up with. You know? When it comes around, coming through here, get some nice crimson color. You just pop a little brush right here. Break up the flavor. Right there. Break it up. Right there. Okay. All right. Almost done. Clean the brush up. This will give me a good scrub. It's got paint all through it. Not as fun as the big brush to beat up, but still pretty good. Clean up the other one for a dark color. It's always helpful to have 2 different brushes, because it does make it a little harder to clean and do and clean and do. It takes a little bit more time. All right, so right here in these dark areas, you can always just scrape in little ideas of sticks and twigs and live in the dark. Not gonna hurt anything. just a simple way to give them, flick them up. Always have to go down, flick them up. Sometimes when these dark canvases, it's actually easier to flick up color than pull down. Just little things like that. Breaks up the idea of the trail, pushes things back. Just like that. Good. Got this little brush right here. Well, we'll go through a little bit of very liquid white. Tap that in. Liquid white crimson. A little bit of yellow. Just dabble in the flavors between liquid white, crimson, and yellow. I want to take the corner, very much corner of my 1-inch brush. I just want to hit here. Some of these things that I kind of brought up here, I just want to touch them. Sometimes if you don't have enough paint, it won't stick. So go back through and tap, pull, tap, 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 tap. All right, just trying to get a little bit of paint on the brush. Hit it. There, just little flowers. It's flower season. It is officially the kind of like vernal wildflower season. So tap some of these into some colors and see what you can come up with. Make some pretty flowers. Why not? It's the season for that stuff. Don't overdo it, but get some flowers. Flowers makes you feel good, huh? Right there. Nice little bright red flowers there. Okay, good. Clean that up. Woohoo! Give her a beat up. 1-inch brush, pretty fun to play. You can really beat up a 1-inch brush and have a good time. But 2-inch brush is still better. Alright, that's been a really simple, easy 20-minute video. So I don't know. What do you think about that? That's a nice little dark forest. Nice little path, runs across, flowers. Makes you feel good. Makes me feel good. Thanks for joining me. This has been Paul from PABREWNEWS, Painting with PABREWNEWS, episode 18. See you on the other one. Cheers. Bye-bye.